Welcome to Conductor. This is your time desk. It is your home inside of Conductor. Instead of showing you a calendar full of meetings, Conductor starts by telling you what matters most today. At the top, you can quickly see today's date. You can decide whether you're accepting new booking requests. You can share your booking link by clicking this button to copy your link, and then you can paste it either in an email or a text message or anywhere else. And you can choose to create a new event by clicking this button, but we'll get to this later. Just below that, Conductor gives you a personalized daily briefing. Rather than simply listing your appointments, it looks at your schedule and tells you how to make the best use of your day. If your calendar is clear, it encourages you to focus on meaningful work. If your calendar is busy, it will help you prepare for what is ahead. On the right, you'll also see your peak cognitive window. This is the part of the day when you're likely to do your best thinking, helping you schedule important work when you're at your sharpest. Further down is the Time Intelligence dashboard. Here, you can see how many meetings you've had, how much time you've spent in each meeting, the average length of each meeting, the approval rate of your requests, and even the time that you have protected by declining meeting requests that do not entirely fit within your goals. And you can filter the time intelligence by 3 days, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, or all time. Below that, Conductor breaks down exactly where your meeting time is going, making it easy to spot which types of conversation are taking the most of your attention. Next to that is the goal alignment. Every meeting is connected back to your goals, so you can see whether your calendar is actually helping you make progress instead of just keeping you busy. Every goal that you set is evaluated against every meeting that you have, so that you can know what meetings to keep having and what meetings to discontinue. Finally, Conductor gives you personalized recommendations based on how you spend your time. These small suggestions help you improve your schedule week after week, so every meeting becomes a better investment of your time. And every week, Conductor will give you a narrative that will tell you how your time is entirely being used and what that means and what you can do to either make it a better use of your time or how you can adjust your goals to further get the most out of your time. On this tab is the Upcoming Meetings button. It will tell you how many meetings you are meant to have today, how many meeting requests are pending and require your attention, how much time you have spent in meetings this week, and how many of those meetings within the week have aligned with your goals. You can see the pending meeting requests here, and you can see your upcoming meetings here. If you click on Review, you can review and approve or decline a request, but we'll also get to that later. Over here, you can also view the details of meetings that are upcoming. We'll get to that later as well. At the bottom right, you will see the Feedback button. In case you have any idea or a problem that you have run into while using Conductor, just click this button and it will open this little window. You can tell us the area where you want us to look, and you can give us the details of what your idea is or what trouble you may have run into. You can also attach a screenshot and you can send it to us. You can also choose to ask us to send you an email when this is resolved. Our team will get to it immediately and it will get back to you with a solution.
That's your daily command center. But a great day is built one meeting at a time. Let's look at where all those meetings are managed. This is the meeting center, where all your scheduled meetings are managed in one place. At the top, Conductor highlights your next meeting, so you immediately know what's coming up. You will see when it starts, how long it will last, what type of meeting it is, and what platform you'll be using. Before the meeting begins, you can review the details of the meeting. You can start a transcription if you'd like to capture everything that is discussed, or you can join the meeting directly with a tap of a button. If you have set any goals to track for this meeting, they'll appear here as well, giving you a clear reminder of what you want to achieve before the conversation even starts. Below that is your complete meeting list. You can switch between upcoming and past meetings. You can search for a specific meeting, or you can filter the meetings by who the invitee was or what the event type is. You can also change the view if you have a lot of meetings to a list view, or keep it as a card view if that works better for you. Each meeting card gives you the essential information at a glance, including the date, time, meeting type, and quick actions to join, transcribe, or view more details.
Meetings are only valuable if you remember what happened in them. That's where Conductor's transcription tools come in. Let us look at your transcription center. This is your transcription center. Conductor makes it easy to capture important conversations. On this screen, simply choose the meeting that you would like to transcribe. If it's one of your scheduled meetings, you'll see it listed here with the meeting title, platform, and time. And even if the meeting time is yet to reach, you can still select it and transcribe it anyway, because we all know not all meetings start at their scheduled times. Alternatively, if the meeting is not on your calendar, you can still transcribe it by selecting Other Meeting at the bottom of the screen. You would be given the option to input a meeting name. For example, once you put a meeting name and you say Start Transcribing, the meeting will start being transcribed. So whether it's a scheduled meeting or an impromptu phone call, you can still record it to get your summaries, action items, decisions, key topics, and all other insight. So you never have to rely on memory or handwritten notes ever again.
Once a meeting has been captured, Conductor doesn't stop at a transcript. It turns every conversation into organized, actionable knowledge. Every meeting tells a story. Conductor makes sure you never lose the story. This is your meeting recaps library. Every meeting you've transcribed is stored here, making it easy to search, filter, and revisit past conversations whenever you need them. For each meeting, Conductor also measures its effectiveness. You will see an ROI score that reflects how valuable the meeting was, along with how much it aligned with your goals. This shows you how well the discussion supported the goals you've set for yourself or for your team. When you open a meeting recap, at the top, you will find the meeting details, including the participants, the duration, the platform, and a tab that gives you the original transcript whenever you need to verify something that was said. Conductor then generates an overall insight, highlighting the key items, important observations, potential risks, and opportunities that emerged from the conversation. This insight also tells you what to do with the information that you will receive in this recap. Below that is a well-annotated meeting summary, where if you want to see the details of any piece of information in the summary, you can hover over the annotation number and copy it, or you can view it in the transcript and it will show you the exact text within the transcript that talks about the item that has been summarized. Every major objective that was set in the meeting is tracked, including topics discussed, decisions made, actions defined, and timelines that have been defined, along with a score of how much of this objective was achieved in the meeting. Further below, you will see the meeting details, the different action items that came out of it, or other important information that is worth noting individually. And Conductor doesn't stop there. It also identifies some risks that may arise from the different things discussed within a meeting. That way, you're able to discern the information from these meetings without having to do multiple steps of reading the transcript or checking your notes. Back up here, Conductor shows you how much this meeting aligned with your specific goals. What decisions were made, it lists them out, and what actions were created. Instead of replaying recordings or reading pages of notes, you can understand the outcome of an entire meeting in just a few minutes. Also more powerful, you can share the recap with anyone within your company or outside of your organization, and they can get to know and read all the meeting details in the event that they missed that meeting. And when you go back to your recaps page, you can also see the meetings that have been shared with you and view their details in your own dashboard.
Of course, the best way to improve meetings is to be selective about which ones you have in the first place. That's why every booking starts with a meeting request. When you copy your booking link and share it with somebody, they are led to a page where they can book a meeting with you. When someone wants to meet you, Conductor starts by setting very clear expectations. Instead of immediately showing them your calendar, visitors first see the type of meetings that you offer, how long each one takes, and how the booking process works. This helps people choose the right conversation before requesting your time or making it to your calendar. Once they begin, the first step is to select the meeting type and indicate how urgent the request is, whether it's flexible, needed soon, or indeed urgent. This gives you important context before you review the request. Next, the requester provides the information that you will need to make an informed decision. First off, they describe the meeting purpose. Then they introduce themselves by providing their contact details. They can invite additional guests if needed. And they can share any background information to help you qualify them, and you can set these questions in your meeting settings. Furthermore, they can give any relevant background and any details they may want. They can even attach a document that you can review before you can accept their meeting request. After that, they can submit a request. After they submit a request, this is sent to your meeting request dashboard for your review and decision. Instead of automatically placing meetings on your calendar, Conductor gives you the information that you will need to decide whether a meeting is worth your time. This creates better conversations for everyone involved. Hosts spend less time in unnecessary meetings, and guests arrive with clear expectations and better context from the very beginning. When a meeting request arrives, Conductor helps you make an informed decision before you commit your time. This is your meeting request page. You will find here all your requests, your pending requests, your accepted meetings, your meetings that you have approved but they don't have a time slot, meetings that are pending rescheduling, or meetings that you have cancelled. You can also search among the meeting requests or change the view from a list to a card view. You can also filter meetings by the invitee, the date, location, event type, and energy class. On this tab, you can view the requests that you have sent out to other people. When you click to review a meeting request, on the left, you will find everything that the requester has shared, including who they are, the meeting purpose, how urgent the request is, where the meeting will take place, and any supporting information that they've provided, along with their answers to your qualifying questions. If they have invited additional guests or attached any documents, you will see them here and here as well. On the right, Conductor analyzes the request and turns that information into practical insights. It scores how well the meeting fits your priorities, whether it matches the type of energy you want to spend, and how much it supports your current goals. Instead of making the decision for you, Conductor explains its reasoning so you can decide with confidence. Based on that analysis, Conductor provides a recommendation, helping you quickly identify the meetings that deserve your attention. If the request is a good fit, you can approve it with a single click. If it isn't, you can decline the request, include a message explaining your decision, or even attach a document if you'd like to provide additional information or suggest another step. Over here, you can set action items that you want to ensure are carried out in the meeting. These can serve as your agenda. Conductor also generates some objectives based off of the intelligence that it has gathered from the request. However, you can also add your own objectives if you choose. The outcome is a booking process that's thoughtful, transparent, and designed to protect your time while helping every meeting start with the right expectations. Once you approve a meeting request, it is sent back to the person that requested to meet you, and they are asked to select a time according to your availability. This is the only time that they get to see your calendar. Any meeting that is yet to have a time selected will be in your unclaimed tab.
Once a request has been approved, it becomes a part of your schedule. Here's how Conductor organizes your calendar. This is your calendar page, and it looks like any other calendar, but look closely. When you select deep work, it will filter all events that belong to your deep work energy. If you filter by strategy, it will only show you the events that are strategic. If you filter by social, downtime, or others, it will filter according to the type of event that you want. Further still, you can see the details of any of your upcoming events by simply clicking on them, and you can review them. You can choose between a 12-hour and a 24-hour view. While you are in the calendar, you can also create an event by clicking on this button. Let us go through the events creation process. An event can be a meeting or anything that you want to plot on your calendar. To create an event, you give it an event name. You can give an event a description. This helps the intelligence in knowing where to place your event and whether or not it should align it with any of your goals. After setting the description, you can add a meeting type to an event if you want to add one, or you can leave it unattended. The moment you select that, it is going to map automatically the location of that meeting. If you have selected none, it will revert back to none. You can choose a start date, a start time, and an end time. You can also assign an energy type to it. Is it deep work? Is it strategy work, social, or downtime? You can set a repeat cycle. Is it daily, weekly, monthly, or annually? Once you select, it will give you the options on how you want the frequency to be set. You can also add guests to this event, especially if they belong to the same organization as you, or if you want to schedule meetings with people. All you have to do is add their email and they will receive a meeting invite. When you have put all the information, you can select Create Event to get the event created. If you have created an event and added a guest, that guest will be required to accept your request before the meeting can be held. You can see it under the Meeting Requests page in My Requests and Pending. If a guest has not accepted your event, it will not get added to your calendar or to your upcoming meetings. If you are unsure, you can unsend the request.
Your calendar is as effective as the rules behind it. Let's see how Conductor lets you customize the entire experience. Conductor gives you complete control over how people book time with you. Everything starts with your booking page. Here, you can customize what visitors see when they request a meeting. You can add a profile picture, personalize your introduction, and choose which meeting types are available, and you can share your booking link with anyone. You can also preview what your booking page is going to look like for anyone that wants to book you. Next are your meeting types. Instead of using one generic booking link for everything, you can create different meeting types for different conversations. Each one has its own description, duration, connected meeting platform, and associated goals. You can edit. You can enable or disable the meeting type from being available for booking. Meeting rules let you define the boundaries around your calendar. You can decide how far in advance people can book you. You can require minimum notice before booking. You can limit how many meetings can happen each day. You can automatically avoid calendar conflicts, add buffer times between meetings, and create other rules that protect your schedule without requiring you to think about them every day. It is a set it and forget it kind of thing. Under Calendars and Apps, you can connect the tools that you already use, including your calendar and meeting platform. Conductor keeps everything synchronized, helping prevent double bookings while creating meetings on your preferred conferencing platform. My Goals is where you define what you're working toward. Whether you're launching a product, growing revenue, or achieving personal milestones, these goals become a part of Conductor's intelligence. They help measure whether your meetings are actually contributing to the outcomes that matter most to you. Meeting times allow you to design your ideal week. Instead of simply marking yourself as available, you decide what kind of work belongs at different times of the day. Deep work, strategic thinking, collaboration, and administrative tasks can each have their own dedicated time blocks, allowing Conductor to recommend and schedule meetings when they make the most sense. You can select deep work and plot it on your calendar. Any selected block shows that you are available for that kind of meeting. To remove it, simply click the block again and it will be removed. You can select strategy work to plot strategy. You can select downtime to plot downtime work, or social to plot for social meetings. And you can save your changes here. You can view or change time zones, and you can switch from a 12-hour to a 24-hour view. You can also choose between regular hours and after hours. Together, these settings transform your calendar from a list of appointments into a system that's designed around the way you work best.
And finally, every great meeting starts with the right people. That's why Conductor includes a dedicated place to manage your contacts. For every meeting request or meeting that you have, Conductor creates a contacts list for you. You can view the details of the person. You can view their name, email, company, job title, phone number, LinkedIn, or website socials. You can change the details of the contact by adding their phone number or their company, job title, their LinkedIn, or their socials, and you can save the changes. You can also create a meeting with the person directly from the contact's name, and it will have them already added as a guest. This will send them a meeting request that they will then accept and proceed to have a meeting with you. To prevent bookings from a contact that you do not want to meet any longer, you can block the contact here. You can also delete a contact from your list.
And that's Conductor. More than just a calendar, it's an intelligent meeting operating system that helps you protect your time, make better decisions, and ensure every meeting moves you closer to your goals. Take your time seriously. Use Conductor.